Hi guys, Cindy here. So this video is going to be going off on the 26th. That will be after Christmas. So it's going to be time to do some New Year's party nails. So I found these beautiful things. I got these off the Dashing Diva website. You may be able to get them off Amazon or eBay. I don't know. I just ordered them off the site. You may be able to find them at Penny's or someplace like that. They seem to have different ones at Penny's that's on the site. I was just at Penny's yesterday, but I didn't end up getting any. I might go back maybe tomorrow or something and get me some because I've got a $10 coupon now. So anyway, so this is what they look like out of the box. I'm going to go ahead and move this camera down. Hopefully I won't get it turned off. So let's cover the cleavage here. Okay, it looks like we've got some plain black. And then we've got some black with sparkles. Then we've got some black with more sparkles. The other sparkles was just a little bit of sparkles. And then some black and white, black and kind of clear sparkles. And so today, I think we're going to start off with the black and white. I don't know what we're going to do. If I use this one, I'm definitely going to have to trim it down. Or any one of the pinkies on the one hand. So, but maybe not, maybe not. So let's just start off. I've already taken the old nails off. They lasted pretty much a week. This one snapped off and kind of took half the nail with it, or it was weak anyway. So these other two, I just trimmed them just a little bit, not much, so that it wouldn't be so much shorter. And I've got clear nail polish on these too. So, and these, I think, are this year's. I got these off the Dashing Diva website. Let's get my little stick. We've got a file. We got a stick. We got 2 prep pads, which I don't need those, and instructions. But anyway, this is the way I do my nails. I clean them up, and I put a clear coat on them of just Sally Hansen's, whatever clear coat you've got. So I kind of like the ombre. So some of the ones I was doing, I don't think that you guys saw, and I thought, well, I'm going to try to put the camera down lower so that you can see. Maybe y'all will like that better. I'll still have to lift it up a little bit. Completely flat, if I do my hand completely flat, you can't see that. Clippers. Okay. Just kind of trim it up with the clippers. Now the other nail, if it was all one color, I would probably flip this upside down and use it, but it's not going to get the pattern, so I'll just take my chances with it being a little bit bigger, and I won't take it all the way down. It would work out best if I was to trim it, but I'm not real good at trimming, and sometimes they just don't turn out that good. You know, last week I did some nails, and I kind of shaped them and trimmed them myself. I ended up taking those off after the first day because they just don't turn out as good, because they kind of bevel these a little bit smaller at the cuticles, and that was like thick at the cuticles, and it just, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the way it felt. So this is kind of hanging over the cuticle a little bit, but I've done these before, and it's worked out okay for the whole week. So we'll just hope it does. But these would be pretty for a party. Not that I'm going to a party. I'm not. I guess I am going to go to a Christmas party Tuesday, but that's going to be before I post this video. So Dashing Divas. Now I got some extend gels, but I'm not going to do it. I want to do that. I got a gazillion gel nails in there from Apri and all kinds of brands, so I don't want to ruin my natural nails and cause, like right now you can see it on my chest. I still got this rash from no telling what. I think it's from taking acetaminophen, but you know, I really don't know. That's just my self-diagnosis. So. So this is kind of going down all the way to the edge of the cuticle. It might be but anyway, it'll be okay. So for the fourth nail, let's use these pretty guys. So the way it works is we can do some thumbs with some black or some thumbs with some black glitter. And so for the fourth finger, maybe the third finger too, I don't know. Decision. Well, we're going to have to do some plain. You know, there's no question about that. Maybe we'll just use the all glitter for the fourth finger. This one here. And these one, I can do these upside down if I want. This here's kind of thin, but this would be okay. And both nails don't have to be identical. But if I use this hand here, it's going to have to go upside down. Or maybe I'll do the pointer finger on that one. But it'll still have to be upside down. Decisions. Okay. I really like all these. Okay, we're going to do this with the solid black here. And then this side. It might be a little bit smaller. But when in doubt, go a little smaller. If you can. It looks like the solid black and the black with glitter are mainly just those third nails and the thumbnails. So that may be what we do with those. So we'll do this one. And this should be enough for 2 sets for everyone. So this one's a little on the small side, but that's okay. You have to worry when they're too big, that's when they start coming loose. But sometimes you don't have any choice, like what I did with this pinky. And if there's going to be a white edge showing, it seems like if you have it away from you, you don't notice it as much and it won't bother you. And if you're smart, not that many people's going to be looking at your fingers. I mean, basically, we do these just for ourselves. And no one's going to be critiquing that close. I'm in some kind of nail design Facebook group. You know, I think it was I was on it from when I was doing the maniologies. And I tell you what, some people post some really bad looking paint jobs. And at first you think they're upset, but no, they're thinking they did a good job. And, I mean, I realize people's got to learn. So, I just think, you know, we've got these Dashing Diva, so they're so pretty. So, there's a little bit of a gap. Nothing's going to be perfect. And the other nail. So if you can get the gap away from you, you won't notice it so much and it won't bother you. See? Yeah. There's a gap. Okay. Clip those down. Actually, I think using these clippers might work a little bit better than scissors. I've done the scissors before, and it would just, you know, it's easier to really mess it up. So on this one here, I'm contemplating taking it off and using this one instead, because I don't think that was going to fit anything anyway, and that is bugging me that there's some. I probably should put some more polish on it, but I'm not. I don't have it here, and you guys don't want to wait 5 minutes for it to dry. That's better. That's better. Hopefully it'll stay on. It has still had a little bit of base coat on it. I think today I'm going to look on the Dashing Diva site and see if they got anything new. They probably won't. I do have some like other pinks and things with hearts that I can use for Valentine's Day that I don't necessarily have to get me any new ones unless they just have something super pretty that I want. One of them I've already opened, and I thought it'd be really nice. It has little jewels on it, but I didn't really, after I got them, I didn't like it that well, having that little red heart sticking up. I mean, I don't know. And I got some Ohora, or Ohora nails that have little hearts on them. I bought those before I decided that I like Dashing Diva the best. Okay, so there we got here. I think for the middle now, we're going to use the glitter. So I can use this one the right way, and then the next one I need to put upside down. And then next time I do these nails, I'll have to use the black for the middle finger. Yep, that didn't have, you know, that fit pretty much perfect. This one was my long nail, but I don't know what happened. I felt like it was coming loose, and I pulled it off, and it didn't go all the way down to the quick, but wherever I got here, it kind of broke it off there, and then I just had to kind of shape it up. So I don't know what that was about. But these nails were pretty long. They was getting, I mean, I needed to trim them anyway. Maybe not this much, but I did need to trim them. Now the next one I'm going to put upside down because of the way the finger's shaped. And upside down pretty much fit just perfect. If I had done it right side up, it would have been too big. It would have left a gap, which I've done it. If you have something that's not interchangeable, you will have that. So, I had to be careful of that one. I almost got it too much. There we go. Like that clipping? Is that ASMR? So. Okay. Now then, we do need to use a solid black now, I guess. Um, or we could do that for the thumbs. We're going to use solid black for the thumbs. Ooh, oh, I cut the tip off that one. It's okay. I didn't mean to. It was supposed to just cut a little bit of the tip, but I did too much. It's okay. That was pretty long. I didn't mean to, but I did. It'll be fine. Now then, this one for the pointers. Let's use this white and black again. Smaller, smaller. Okay. And then next time we use this set, whenever, we'll just have to use what's left. We won't have as much to choose from. We won't have as many choices. We'll just have to use what sizes. That one fit real good on that finger. It's a little bit of an edge, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Fortunately, it's the white edge. So it'll just look like part of the design. I may have got it a little on the crooked side. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to go a tad bigger because that right hand finger is bigger than the left hand finger by quite a bit. So I was talking to my mom last night, and she just paints her fingernails. She's in her 80s, and somehow even with her painting, she got some kind of nail fungus. You know, like water's got in there. I told her, ask her, was she leaving that polish on too long? And she didn't think so, but she didn't tell me how long she's leaving it on. I think if it's more than once, I think you should change your nails once a week. Well, if I was painting, it'd have to be more than once a week because it just would not last. But I think she's got real hard nails. She doesn't have thin nails like me. I don't know how that happened. I don't know where I got those thin nails. But she could probably wear hers longer, but somehow just from painting. She told me that she went and got a pedicure, her and her friend, and then it was green or black or something, and the hairdresser told, or not hairdresser, the nail tech told her that she had fungus and told her what to get and how to use it. So they were going to do that, and somehow, some way, her doing her own nails, she just painting, nothing, no gel, no nothing. She got nail fungus. So I'm just putting the plastic that I pulled off of those back on top to try to keep them a little bit safer. So and so that I can put them back in the box before we start the cooking, so not to actually cook any that we want to use again later. Now the thumbs. So on the thumbs, I use these two middle ones, and then we'll have these for some kind of emergency, but we would have to trim them up, which we don't like doing, but we would. And the next time we use these, we'll have to use the clear thumbs. These are just a tad small, but for the thumbs, it's better to have them a little on the small side than have them too big. See how I snipped off some of my thumb? That was as long as the strip last week. But as long as I was trimming nails, I thought I'd take a little bit of that off too, because it was just a lot bigger than this thumb. So, But last week, the thumbnails lasted all week long. I did change out 5 nails, 2 of them because I wanted to, because I just did not like those red that I had on the pinkies. So I went ahead and put the little reindeers back on those. One a reindeer, and the other one I turned it upside down. It was just snowflakes or something. And then the middle finger, it had snapped off, like I said, and I didn't have any more of the red stripes, so I did the snowflake one. And then so yesterday, just so that I would have kind of match a little bit more, I think it was either that or it was coming loose. It could have been a combination one. I changed the other middle finger, and then I think I put a silver one. I added 1 silver for each hand from a different set of strips, just because I didn't have enough to fit, and I thought, well, that would go with what I was wearing. And it did. I just wore it one day to the hairdresser because I don't like having my nails with nothing on top of them. They're easier to break that way. Okay. So now let's cook them for a second. Cover these up. Put the plastic back on that. Put the lid on it. Just for a little extra protection, put it back in the box. Okay, so let's kind of push these all down a little bit one last time. I'm just pushing the cuticles down. There we go. Right now my nails are short. They don't need so much protection, but when they're long, they do. But they would still probably sniff and break if I didn't have something on top of them, even though they're not that long. So, put our gloves on. Get a drink. So we're just cooking one hand at a time because it's not big enough for both hands. If I wasn't doing the thumbs, it might be, but we're doing all 5 of them. So we'll do 60 seconds each. And then when I'm done filing them, I might do another 30 seconds. Just for good measure. Hope everyone's had a good Christmas and good time off. I'm getting Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. Monday, I'm going to have the car service. Tuesday, we're going to go see some family and my husband's family. And Wednesday is just staying at home, me and him, me and the husband, because that's all my family on Thanksgiving. So, and then they'll be busy. So these are pretty. You can wear these if you have a party or something to go to and you just want to be gorgeous. Then these are some good nails. They're black and silver. Go with your wedding rings or whatever rings you have. And then will it be interesting to see, I've had other black nails, not this brand, a different black nail brand that they didn't cure. I was so mad. I bought some of those Van Gogh Starry Night nails from some off brand, and it just did not work out. They never did cure. I was mad too. I think there's like $9.99, and you really only had enough nails for one set, and they never did cure. So hopefully these black will cure. we'll know here in a few seconds, won't we? These are going to be so pretty. Okay, another 30 seconds. I can't fathom trying to decorate your own nails when we got already decorated gel strips. You know, I still got all those strips that I bought from, was it Sheen? You know, those might look okay. I don't know. They're just cheap. But like if you had like the clear on here, you could put them on top of that or something. But like, I can't fathom. That's just double the work. And no telling if they're really going to stay. Okay, so I'm going to do about 15 seconds each hand more. I can see the counter on the camera to check. Switch hands. Okay, it's got to be almost done. It is. So let's file these and see how that looks. They seem hard, like they cured good. I really would be afraid to do these for less than 2. Like, I have to read. Let's see what the box says. It says ingredients, warning, cut, cure. It doesn't say how it says. Contains, maybe on the instruction sheet it says. Anyway, I would think that 30 seconds would not be long enough, especially for these black ones. We did about 1 minute and 15 seconds each. They feel kind of hard. They feel hard. The others, like I said, those fake ones that I brought, they said semi-cured, nailed, but they did not cure. I know Dash and Diva's got some gels that you don't have to cure, but I've used them. I didn't like them. They flipped and turned on the fingernails. These are the ones I like. They stay on. In fact, my nails are super duper thin, and, you know, it just made their condition worse if I use something that's not going to get hard. Like, I don't even want to use the other Dash and Diva styles, like the ones that are just gel nail strips, and then that are just the original, and then the ones that are thicker. I think the original is, I forgot what it's called, but they're super thin. And those are okay. Some people, that's their favorite. But then they put gel polish and stuff like that on them, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to get a chemical reaction like I have done before. So, your fingers just hurt all the time, you know, when they're irritated. I'm trying to hurry this up. It's 29 minutes and 46 seconds, so hopefully I can get this done at 30 minutes. Which that's doing good, because typically it would take me about an hour to do nails. Of course, I had already done some of the prep. I had taken the old ones off and cleaned off my old nails and put on some top coat. Not top coat, base coat. So there's only one nail that we think might pop off, that we put it on there, a second one, without re-putting more base coat on it, but we just didn't have time, and it'll probably be okay. And if it does, oh well, I'll know not to do that again. But it was just too small. There was just too much of my regular nail showing. And if you don't have anything to choose from, that's one thing, but we did. So we didn't want that much of our natural nails showing on the side. You know, I'm not really, I'll have to look. All the old people that I subscribed to, like Baby Girl Nails, there was just a whole bunch of people that I watched them do nails. They're not coming up in my feeds anymore. I don't know if they're not doing anything or what. I mean, I had kind of quit watching nail design videos because, you know, I was just doing this instead, and I didn't have time. Like I said in my other video this morning that I posted, class starts at mid January, and so I won't have as much time. I still want to do a nail video once a week, and I would like to do my Lashy Box unboxing, and maybe if people like the workout videos, I can still do a few workout videos, maybe not every single day. I was just making sure I got every day for Vlogmas. So see, let's get some nails so that we can have some thumbnails. What do y'all like? Alrighty, I'm going to hold this here for a second to hopefully maybe get a thumbnail. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.